This is a discussion about a thesis building shell candidate, and I'm going to analyze it in the hope that I can interest you in interesting aspects of buildings. In particular, if you're want to get involved in historic preservation and that sort of thing. I'm looking at a Sanborn map representation of 560 Harrison Avenue. Harrison Avenue runs along here in Boston. Mapjunction.com, one of the sites that we learned about that has building historical information, contains a 2002 representation of Sanborn fire insurance maps that represents the building in terms of its susceptibility to fire, to the risk. So insurance companies use these maps to assess insurance premiums, protect buildings against fire. So it talks about wood posts, the legend of which is going to be beyond the scope of this discussion, but I'll mention some of the things that we're looking at here. 65 feet is the height of the building. This 5B that we see next to it means 5 stories and a basement. The 12 that we see around the party wall there is the thickness of that wall. There's a central elevator that appears almost diamond-shaped because of its orientation. The tick marks are windowed stories, 16-inch walls on the first floor, 16 on the second, 16 on the third, 20 and 20 for the upper story. Oh, that might be reversed, sorry. I'm going to post a legend in a little bit, but I just wanted to get an idea of what we were looking at. Let me close this window. Okay, let's look at some of the details of the facade. It's a rather small picture, so we need something a little bit bigger. I'm pretty sure I took photographs. Here we go. So the ground level is basically a structure of pilasters and columns that are holding up the building. I'm going to call that a pilaster and this a concrete pillar or column. 1, 2, quite there it is. Oh, that's how that looks. 3, right? And that's holding up the building. Now that's the structure's echoed in the front here with this articulated brick pilaster that ends with a stone base. We have a cornice which appears to be some kind of metal going across the front. What are these guys? Those are interior tension brackets that are holding together, that are keeping the brick from falling out. There's another one up there. They should occur at regular intervals. There's one. You can measure the height of any one of these windows by counting the bricks. Every 3 bricks is 8 inches. That relationship is almost invariable. We see arches over the window top. Let's pause here.